Skip that music.
Tickets make it hard and easy to sneak in though, because I was thinking, because I had a club ticket, and I'm like, I could literally come back tomorrow and show them this club ticket. They weren't looking at the date. Do you know what I'm saying?
I do. You know what the only thing is, like at least with the
you heard that, y'all? She had club tickets.
Right, is you just add it to your Google Wallet. Because when you add your bills, tickets, anything you buy.
Yeah. I always put that into my Google Wallet because of that reason. Because we went to Darien Lake concert and it took me 25 minutes to pull up the tickets.
I will say,
and I got yelled at.
I'm terrible, but we went this first playoff game that was here against, I don't know, I can't even remember. Not the one where we lost, the one that we won.
Mm-hmm.
My friend had tickets and we're all going in together, and him and the other guy's ticket wasn't working, and they're standing at the gate and I'm waiting for them to get in. Like there's like a group just waiting for them to like come into the stadium, and they're like trying to figure it out. And I'm looking at the guy scanning the tickets, like, and it was this young kid, and he's got his head down, and I grabbed my two friends. I was like, just come in. They didn't even scan the tickets, and we just went right in. So they weren't paying attention. Sometimes you got to just make.
I think that's what happens most of the time when people sneak in. They're like, oh, we snuck into this place. It's because they had a ticket. They're not paying attention, or they're not paying attention.
Right.
Because I see these those festival sneak-ins. I'm like, yo, a festival is like 2 miles long. You could fucking jump through the forest and get into it. Like, oh yeah.
Oh my God. It's
but like sneaking into like Coachella and some shit like that. I mean, it would be dope to do.
I've been to Coachella twice, and it's amazing. It's literally a magical experience. I'm not even joking. It probably I just love it. Yeah. I can't, even if you don't have like a band or something that you're like really hot to see, just walking around and like with all those people, and like everybody is just like, it's so beautiful. And I got to get it. This is the best part. It's like golden hour with the sun.
Oh,
I mean, it's heaven. You're literally like in a different world.
I went to Dance Festopia when that sun, like that golden hour hit. It was like, oh my God, through the trees. The sun's going through the trees. It was just like, oh, what? Crazy.
I remember I was like, how am I going to do 3 days of this? And then once day 3 hit, I was like, let's go for a 4. Let's keep going. Like it was great.
Did you camp?
No.
Oh, that's why. Because I was feeling the same exact way.
Were you camping?
No. I do not camp. Fuck that.
No.
If I'm going to a festival and you see me camping, it's because they only have camping. I would rather get an Airbnb that's 30 minutes away.
Totally. And you can catch the buses
Well, there was no bus here. We drove.
Where was that one at?
Dance Festopia in Kansas City. In the middle of the country.
You drove out there?
We flew there, and then my friend picked us up. Then we went to the spot, and we went to our hotel. The outside, we were like, oh my God. They were like, yo, what fucking hotel did you get us, bro? And we went to the rooms, and the rooms were like decently nice. And I was like, yo, this is like weird.
What time of year was it?
It was like September.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've never been to Kansas City.
Yeah, it was. We had to fly to Kansas City and then like drive like 4 hours.
Damn. Well, I love a road trip.
It's fun.
I
drive everywhere.
Yeah.
Like we drove to Baltimore. We drove to Atlanta. Hoping to drive to Florida this year. Baltimore Baltimore again, and Boston.
What part of Florida?
When we go to Florida, probably like Tampa area.
Oh, okay.
Clearwater, wherever we can.
Have you been seeing all the Miami spring break stuff?
No.
Have you? Are we allowed to talk to you?
Yeah.
Of course. Yeah. But real talk, I'm just gonna throw this out there. Don't talk to me too much because I have a problem where I don't shut up.
Okay.
No, you're good. You're good. You're have go.
They have like officially like canceled spring break in Miami, and they like put out like PSAs to the public saying that like spring break is canceled, and like they've raised the parking anywhere. Like, so if you're going to drive down like $100 a parking spot.
Why?
Because last year, like the past few years have just been so terrible with like riots and.
Because everybody moved to Florida.
So we're going to have to contact Dan's project on this shit.
Yeah. Like, there's like a whole like.
That's crazy.
PSA that's been like flying around. Like so a commercial.
All the other states are going to freaking get like.
Everybody will be going to Tampa.
No, I mean, but all the other states are going to get filled then too. Like South Carolina.
Do you remember like, cause like when I was in college, we drove down to Panama City and it was like MTV spring break, absolute batshit crazy. I heard that's not even happening that much anymore, but these people got to go somewhere.
I've never gone spring break
ever.
I was like, my friends went.
Some of this shit wasn't real.
What, like
some of the shit she's saying isn't going on anymore. It's because they were pumping it up for the television.
Yeah.
Now it's no. I'm telling you, it was real. In like 2006, 2007.
Yeah, but that's the times where they made it
was
real.
Wild.
But
yeah.
Then now it's like they're not. Yeah.
Right. So there's not as many people.
Miami, Las Vegas, but
expensive.
Spring break is Miami. Everyone goes to Miami spring break. Or where was that? Like Jersey Shore. Don't they go there for spring break?
They go to Panama City, Florida or whatever.
Right, yeah.
That's a good example. Panama City, Florida, because I used to get it confused with actual Panama.
That's what she was saying.
Yeah.
Panama City, Florida.
Florida, yes.
That's a very popular one. That did a drug college in Panama City.
Shit, I think about when I'm twisting up. How shit would have been different with no switching up. Why every time I turn around, niggas not around. When I had them stacks, they was trying to live it up. That's why I treat them all the same like they did to us, did to me.
Hey, what's going on, folks? I just wanted to stop the podcast real quick and thank one of our sponsors, The Struggle Compound.
Turn to green. I've been a boss for the titles, nigga idle. Put a nigga in position just so he can spite you, slight you, get close, come with hugs, put the knife through. Hard times make you feel niggas.
Located at 2400 Seneca Street, Suite number 4.
Ask about work, niggas probably get amnesia. Talking love and money, ain't nobody give me neither. Looking at niggas counting up, that shit was like a teaser. Sick to your stomach when you live with regrets. Dollar bills rule the world, but they kill for respect. Thought stick stones hurt me, I was building a nest. To the label, cut me a check, that fulfill my regrets. Drowning in dark liquor, filling a mess.
The Struggle Compound is Buffalo's original recording studio, barbershop, lash and aesthetics, clothing store, and more. Stop into the Struggle Compound today and tell them Space Cadet sent you.
Like who gon' stop this shit when it's really meant? Nobody. Me and Ricky like Tony Ayo and 50 Cent. He in the truck, I take the drop when we pulling through. We don't do vests no more, the cars.
Florida, 06, 07.
You're right, those were the years.
It was, I know what you're saying. That shit is not what used to be.
Yo, I don't, that's wild. Like, but the world's not what it used to be. Everything seems like it's going away. There's nowhere to fucking go eat after fucking 12 a.m. Where the fuck do I go eat after 12 a.m.?
It's terrible.
I get pizza in Buffalo, Emergency Pizza, or what's that? No, Partners.
I know. It's like anytime I have, what do you mean?
Off William?
Yo, that shit is.
I'm sorry. I had that reaction. It was so bad.
Yo,
shout out to Partners Pizza.
No, you can have that reaction. To each his own. I mean, yo, I don't like their pizza unless I'm drunk or high off some drugs. Like, honestly.
You know who's open late? If you're really struggling, Ying's. And they're always deliver. It's a bar restaurant.
But you gotta get their bar. Yo, their food is fucking.
But you know, desperate times call for desperate measures.
My
you
homie
know,
Jimbo's probably sitting in Ying's right now.
Oh my god, happy hour somewhere. Oh my god.
And it's probably fucking I forgot his name. I'm so high right now. but they're DJing fucking some EDM.
Oh, I never made it for DJ night.
Yeah. They be getting it in.
I always just see them on the DoorDash app.
Yeah, you got to go there. You never been there?
Oh, no, I've been there. I've been there.
I went there one time.
But it's been a while.
When we talk about the fake restaurants on DoorDash and
Oh my God, I would love...
Like the one Bills player, like put it under the bus, like it was the Denny. It was like a burger place, but it's really Denny's.
Oh, and do you remember Chuck E. Cheese?
So it's sad that I know this, but that is called the burger experience.
Okay.
And that was actually Denny's. But here's the thing. Okay, some of these places it's dope. Like, so Smoky Bones has a ghost kitchen in it called the Wing Experience. And has another one. Oh, it's called the Tender Box.
Okay, sounds familiar.
And their food is good because they don't have that shit on Smoky Bones menu. So you can get like sugar waffles and chicken and like shit, like Southern type bullshit at like midnight off this menu. I was just talking more like you see like these, like the bullshit.
I'm wondering when you're looking and I'm like, is this coming from somebody's kitchen?
No,
like how?
I think that you can now. I think that you can because some of those things you're like, oh, what the
So
fuck?
I'll have like friends in from out of town and they're like, I'm not cooking. One thing about me, I'm not a big cook. Like I'll throw a pizza in the oven. That's about it.
Yo, I send everyone to the hoagie stop.
Okay, so who runs that? I always see that one on there. I've never.
Yo, Byron. We had an episode with Byron.
Really?
Yep.
Okay. Wait, what is that on? What street?
There's 3 of them right now.
Okay.
There's one on Hurdle, there's one on Clinton, and there's one on Allen.
Okay.
And they're
like chopped meat, like hot
like
hoagies. This is okay. Well, see, that's good to know.
Yep.
Because I remember that one popped up that I haven't ordered from there.
Yeah, the hoagie stuff.
Yeah.
Really
Yeah.
I like their food. I mean, there's so many, like you're saying, that are popping up. Like you're like,
well,
what is this?
Yeah. And then I just get concerned about where it's coming from. But like,
I don't know.
I'll try anything once.
You want to eat out of some of these people.
Yo, sometimes I'd be like, oh. You know where's good?
Where?
Around here? Griffin.
Griffin Pub?
Griffin's Irish pub right there in Abbott.
Is that new?
No, it's been there.
Oh, God.
My bad.
More lights.
It's way better.
More brighter in here just now.
Brighter.
No, you're good.
I thought I had them all on.
Yeah, but
It's a struggle, man.
Hi, Struggle Mike. What's up?
no, you're good. But freaking, I'm high. Yeah, no, Griffin's Irish Pub on Abbott.
Okay.
Phenomenal
I keep passing because I just moved to South Buffalo, so I'm like
that's
learning
that's why
the
I'm
area. Yeah.
And you can get a charcuterie board like for you and your son, like for breakfast, $20.
What kind of charcuterie?
Breakfast, like it has waffles and freaking bacon.
Oh, it's on. It is so on. I love it. I'm a breakfast.
And
love
it's
it.
family owned.
Okay, well.
They sent food to the podcast.
Shout out Griffin's Pub. Make sure you go check them out.
I'm definitely gonna check them out.
I like how that went in, that flowed. See, that flowed. We were talking about food and then
Yeah. I'm gonna maybe get a group together to go there. I love like an Irishy spot plus breakfast. Oh, forget about it.
Oh yeah. Irish spots and breakfast, thebomb.com. Oh, they got Irish stuff for Irish breakfasts too. Yeah. I said the same thing.
It was
just
good.
letting people know. No, I don't need it. I didn't need it.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say it's good or bad. I just won't eat it.
It was, maybe for the experience. Yeah.
Maybe for the experience on St. Patty's Day.
Right. With like a pitcher of mimosa, green mimosa. Bring the food coloring. That's what I usually do. Yeah.
Do you really?
Oh, I always, on St. Patrick's Day, have like a thing of green food coloring in my pocket. And just
change everything green.
Oh yeah. Ironically, somebody sent a picture from like 2010. This was a couple days ago, like a group of friends, and it was us in Hoboken, because I used to live in New York City, and we were celebrating Hoboken St. Patrick's Day. And my one friend in the picture who I'm still friends with, his mouth is all green, totally green. And everybody's like, why is Brian's mouth all green? I was like, oh, I was spiking everybody's drink with food coloring. And like, yep, that's what happened. You know, just watch out when I'm around. You never know what you're going to get.
We know. Not hang out with her on St. Patty's Day.
Oh my God. I don't know who that is.
I don't understand. I know
that like short, like his bigger guy. Oh. Yep.
Oh, I remember
they
this.
They were about to start a podcast in Bert's house before Bert had to go on tour, get on a plane to go on tour. Dosed him with
Molly.
And didn't tell him. So while he's on the podcast, he starts tripping on Molly, not knowing that he had dosed.
Fuck.
And then he had to get on the plane.
Yeah.
I think I saw that one, actually, or a clip of it or something.
That shit was fucked. That's fucked. I would not do that to anyone.
Thank you.
I'd let you know and then do it.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah, right? Mm-hmm. I'm feeling great, actually.
Oh, so, folks, what's going on? I know we've been talking for a while, but it is me, it is I am him, it is Space Cadet, and you are now tuned into the Spaced Out Podcast, and we have Miss Nicole in the house. Nicole, how are you doing?
I'm doing great.
So, you want to tell the folks who you are and what you do?
So, we'll just say I like to be considered like a local artist. I really do. Like I'm into like the art scene and the creative scene. And I got like really into tie-dyeing over COVID and just for fun. And then it kind of just like spiraled into a whole bunch of other stuff and like connecting with other local artists. And yeah, and now I have the Lucky Wing. The Lucky Wing.
Yo, that was like, I remember I messaged you. I was like, you're the fucking Lucky Wing?
I know.
I was like, yo, you gotta be fucking, because it was like, I didn't even know I'm liking all the pictures.
Yeah. I know.
I'm like, yo, this is a freaking dope idea. Who freaking came up with this Lucky Wing? Like,
yeah.
And like, get everyone to wear it in the way.
It's like, it's all about, like, I love like meeting people, obviously, you know, and talking to people. And so it's kind of a way to like break the bread, if it makes sense. And my big thing is I like to like induct people into the Lucky Wing gang, but it's got to feel right. Cause sometimes like I'll like say me and you are just like chit-chatting and we're talking about the Lucky Wing and I'm like, okay, here you go. But like, you got to be ready for it. You got to be ready to be initiated into the Lucky Wing gang. Cause I've had times where like I'll give somebody a Lucky Wing and they're just kind of like, okay. And then they like put it down. They don't put it on. And like, I'm snatching that right back. Cause that's not Lucky Wing material. Yeah. I like need the excitement. Like, because the people that are in it, like they love it. Those people are sending me pictures of them wearing Lucky Wings. I'm sending them to all these different like Bills backers bars. And I think some people, even not even Buffalo fans are into the Lucky Wing.
Yeah. You got the Raiders fans to wear it.
Oh my God. Do you want to hear? This is a crazy story. You know what? I'm glad you brought this one up, to be honest. It is a really crazy story. So growing up, I grew up right next to the stadium on California Road.
Okay.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Okay. So, and my mom like always worked for the Bills. She runs vending and like, it's always been like, my mom's a workaholic and it's been a second job for her. She works Bills, Sabers, all the concerts. She's retired from her like main job, but she still does all of this stuff and she loves it. And there's like a whole like gang of vendors, but she's like the person that like works and gives them all the beer and collects the money, make sure everybody has everything that the vendors that they need, whatever. Yeah. So, and she even met my stepdad. He was a vendor and they've been doing it since I was in like 6th grade. So it's been a long time. So I would, me and my sister were home alone a lot. Like we were, you know what I mean? Like because my mom was always working. Well, my mom had a crazy ex-boyfriend. We're not going to say that runs in the family. But again, I was in 9th grade And the crazy ex-boyfriend was a huge Raiders fan. I'll never forget. I'm not even going to say his name right now. And I just absolutely hated the Raiders because I hated this guy. This guy, like, I just could not. He was the crazy ex-boyfriend. One day, my mom is working. He shows up, knows that my mom is working nights that day. He comes and knocks on the door. Me and my sister are home, me and my younger sister. And I'm like, my mom's not here. Like, get out of here. No more than 10 minutes later, it was like we lived in a townhouse with like a garage in the front. My dog is barking at the front lawn or at the front door. And I look, the garage is up in flames. This guy burnt our garage down in Orchard Park, literally. And we shared a garage with like the neighbor because it was a townhouse, and he had a boat stored in his garage. So like, again, this is like probably 2000s. Yeah. There was like pictures like in the newspaper of like the firefighters pulling the boat out. So ever since then, I have hated the Raiders. Okay. Because I just am like, they're like, just, if you're a Raiders fan, you're batshit crazy. Like, that was next level. I know that's a crazy story. Would you ever expect it?
No.
I know. So that whole day, I was like, keep me away from these Raiders fans. But then I started talking to the two people that you're mentioning, and turns out their son played for the Raiders. That's why they were here. And I was like, let's like make a new happy experience about the Raiders. Like, I need, like, in my mind, because when I think of the Raiders, I think about my mom's crazy ex-boyfriend that burnt the garage down, like literally to the ground.
Yeah.
And so, you know, I tell them the story, pretty much become part of their family. We're hugging, and I inducted them into the Lucky Wing gang. And she gave me the hat she was wearing. It was her son's hat that he had given her. And I was like, oh man, now I like the Raiders. I mean, you know, like the Raiders. Yeah. But I'm like, now I have a whole new experience about the Raiders. There are some crazy Raiders fans. But yeah, that was how that happened.
Yeah, Raiders fans. You've seen that on the news.
Scary.
They wild. But I mean, sports fans, I feel like, are ridiculous all in one.
Yeah.
There's not like, I think from baseball to soccer, anywhere you want to go, their sports fans are fucking ridiculous. And it's because they can't separate that from life.
Right.
That is their life.
Right.
That's all they know. That's all they want to know or care about.
Uh-huh. And yeah, I don't know. I was seeing people traveling around there. They had like horns and spikes. Like, there was like a biker gang of Raiders fans at that game. You know what? My views have changed. You know, they weren't that bad.
It's crazy. Like, to think about the super fans from all the teams. Like, they should have like a whole get together of the super fans of like the NFL.
I wonder how that would go. Honestly,
it should go good. Like,
maybe if they did it in the off season.
Yeah.
Honestly,
that's
when there's nothing going on. Got it.
Buffalo, it seems like as soon as it like, it's like as soon as the loss comes, like the dimming light of the sun like takes over, and it's like,
I'll tell you what,
everyone's depressed and
totally
sad.
Depressed.
Like, you get to see it. Like for me, I can like, oh, we lost, I'm pissed the fuck off. Like, that night, I wake up in the morning and I'm like, it's a new day.
You're fine.
Ba, 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 ba. And everyone, you walk outside and it's like, you're like, because it's like, sad person with a Bills jersey on, sad person with a Bills hoodie on. I know, it breaks
my heart. You know what the worst is? A lot of local businesses. It's just like restaurants, people that sell Buffalo merch, this and that. It's like, as soon as the Bills are done, everything stops. A lot of people. That's why I think a lot of people.
Restaurants, oh my God.
Even when we weren't winning this year, like, people weren't going out to watch the game. So their like restaurant sales was down, and it brings in a lot of money. It's crazy for everybody, you know?
Yeah. But it's crazy to know that like people like, but it's like, why are we not going when they're losing? That should be the time that we're like the most cheering for them.
Right. Well, you would think.
You would think.
But we were in a dip it was we had to get, and it's pretty crazy that like once they got let go of Ken Dorsey, we won every single game.
Yeah. That's why they hired him. Brady now.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. But what about them letting go?
It's been tough for me. Yeah, I haven't been able to go on social media.
The players
so
that they've
sad.
been letting go this week, it's like, yo, what are we doing right now? Like Jordan Poyer gave my kids a helmet for Christmas this year.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Okay, that's amazing.
I got a fucking helmet from Jordan Poyer for Christmas this year.
Well, he's like my favorite because I love a hot criminal. Like he is giving hot criminal vibes. And like, if you tell me to pick a player.
So hold on. That means Aaron Hernandez, you had the.
Okay, no, he was a murderer. I did watch that documentary and like, but you know what? Smooth talker.
No, what? He's no longer a criminal. Like the way that he's changed. We had Joe Kroom on, and he's really good friends with him.
Who?
Joe Kroom and Jordan Poyer.
Oh no, I'm not talking about. I'm talking about Hernandez.
Oh yeah.
But like, yeah. Oh
but
yeah,
Jordan
Joe.
Poyer,
I know you're talking about. Yeah, the photographer.
Yep.
Yeah.
Jordan Poyer's like he was like it's crazy his story about the alcohol.
Oh my
and,
gosh,
like,
right?
His turnaround now. And it's like now we're letting him go. Like I hope that doesn't put him into a slump either. Like to make him feel some type of way or anything.
Yeah.
Like, yo, that shit was sad as fuck when I seen it. I was like, yo, come on.
But remember last year when like he thought they packed up the whole house because they thought it was going to be his last season here. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah. But now he's back. But Hyde, who is he still playing? He kind of said his goodbye, but I'm not really sure.
Yo, it's just crazy how many players are saying goodbye already.
I know.
Like it's like
I know.
Now I understand the attachment, but it's like fuck. They've been here for 7 years. Like they should be franchise players. Those should be our franchise cornerbacks. I get new people behind them that can step up when they can't. Like
it's so crazy. What is it? March, and it's like so much is going on. I'm not prepared for it. Not mentally prepared for it.
I'm hoping that these decisions that they're making are going to make for, but then that's what it is. Is it making for
room for Super Bowl? Right.
But it's like, fuck, I would like Jordan Poyer to be in that Super Bowl.
I know.
And Micah Hyde.
Oh my God.
Those two players and Bates too.
Yeah.
Like it was just.
And didn't they cut, what's the one that made the big, oh my gosh, what's his name? Hardy. Deontay Hardy, they cut. I was disappointed about that. I really liked him. He was a nice guy, and he was like good for the community. I thought he was cool.
But the salary cap is going up.
Yeah.
And it's like, who are we going to get though? Who are you going to pick up to replace Jordan Poyer now? That person's going to have to be like.
We need to find people that really want to play with Josh. Like really, really good players.
Yeah.
That like genuinely, they're coming to Buffalo to play with Josh and win a Super Bowl.
Players that are gonna not take a loss lightly at all, like and be pissed the fuck off when we lose.
Or you're talking about Diggs?
Like I like when he's pissed the fuck off.
Yeah.
I like that shit. Like the fact that he gets
passion.
It's because he wants us to win, and then people are looking at it like, oh, he doesn't know. He wants to win.
Yeah.
What do you think that he wants? Do you not see that the way he stood there after that first loss and stared? He's been standing there for 4 years now.
Oh my God. Well,
every year he stood like that's what he's in his mind. He's still standing looking at that fucking loss.
I will be 100% honest. I love Diggs, and I really I know a lot of people have a lot to say about him. I think he's amazing.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Okay. It's okay. We'll wait. But he really says nothing. Everyone speaks for him. Creates all this drama, and then now Diggs is Mr. Drama. But in the grand scheme of things, he's not saying anything. Don't you think?
Really? I feel like he's not. I don't think he has said anything.
He never says any, and it's like he'll say one thing and then he'll refer.
His brother saying things too.
Well, but And then he
Diggs.
addressed the media saying, those are my brother's opinions, not mine, essentially.
But are we getting his brother?
Well, what about when they say that Diggs is going to go to Dallas?
But what if we get Diggs to Buffalo?
Double Diggs?
Yeah.
Oh, I would love a double Diggs. Oh my God. I don't think I could handle it.
Yo. No
But
one's
I
still, we're
don't
trademarking
know.
that too.
Double
so
Diggs.
You guys know.
Oh my
Diggs.
gosh.
Trademark. We're going to get that shit. The moment it says signed, me and you.
Oh yeah.
We're trademarking.
Double Diggs. Oh yeah.
And the Bills are going to be so pissed. You want that shit back? No, they're going to do it right
We're going to register the trademark today.
We're going to go and they're going to be like, they already fucking did it.
Honestly, if Double Diggs happened,
I think it would be good because then it's going to be on offense and defense, two players who are super passionate about the game
and like know each other.
Because the Cowboys are falling apart.
Ugh,
I hate the Cowboys.
I hate the Cowboys.
Fuck
The Cowboys.
I said it. What are they going to say? Fuck the Cowboys. Right? What is it? Fuck the Cowboys? Fuck everyone but the Bills?
Definitely fuck everyone.
There we go. And
Buffalo versus everyone.
Like, they're definitely not America's team anymore.
No,
Oh my
They're
God.
not even red, white, and blue. Come on.
Gross.
Trey White is going
They
to.
released Trey White, Jordan Poyer, Saran Neal, and
Mitch Morris,
the center. All four of those guys were starters. All four of them were major pieces, and they released them because they're all old, they're always hurt, and we owe them a bunch of money. So now we're going to save a bunch of money, and we can hopefully pay some dude the league minimum to come in and step up. We just went to the playoffs and showed that we had literal practice squad guys playing against the Chiefs. And we just showed that our system can put people in place there. So I think they're trying to do like the Belichick route, where it's just you need Josh to make people look like stars. That's what Tom Brady did. Who did Tom Brady? Tom Brady didn't matter who you put in there. Russ Welker? Are you kidding me? He was like 2 feet tall, but somehow with Tom Brady he was amazing. It's Tom Brady.
This is
Well,
true.
like I said, we got to bring in people that want to play and
With Josh.
With Josh.
With Josh.
yeah.
We need people who want to play with Josh.
Do you feel like there was somebody here now, and if you don't want to say it, it's fine,
Oh.
but like that didn't want to play with?
No. Do you?
Yeah. I think that I feel like there were some players
I think at the
that were
beginning
about
of the
that.
season, maybe, but I think
Maybe the not with Josh is the bad state. Maybe it's more like they were about them and not the team. Do you know what I'm saying?
who are we talking about? Or you don't want to say? Are you?
We're not sports analysts. They can't say shit to us.
I know, but you know what? Your episode that's dropping Friday, I know, had what's his name on talking about Jordan Poyer and all that stuff, and then he just got released. So that's gonna be crazy.
Yeah.
It's the same shit.
I'm sad.
So who do you think?
Like who do I think was about them?
Yeah.
Just like a lot of the players that we've brought in. Like here's a good example on the defensive side. Von Miller and his injury stuff.
Okay. I
It's a
see
great
that one.
example about being about himself.
Yep, because all he was doing is fucking podcasting, making money for himself still.
And coaching from the sidelines and
Deion
creating
Dawkins
drama.
This year was the man. He was like the man. But every year before this, he's been a disappointment in my eyes. So it's tough.
But I feel like he is gonna be great from now on.
Correct. He
Like,
broke out.
yeah.
I think that
this
they're
is a breakout year.
also going to put a lot of trust in Kincaid this
Yep.
upcoming season.
That's another good
Huge.
example. Dawson Knox to me is a bust. Everybody loves him. I don't understand. He drops the ball a million times. Gabe Davis to me is a wide receiver number one. Everybody complains about him. I want to make this stat clear. Gabe Davis has more touchdowns in the playoffs than any player in Bills history. So when the game matters the most, he has the most touchdowns than anybody's ever put their jersey on. You're not getting rid of him. That's crazy to me.
But he wrote a little maybe quasi goodbye this
Yeah,
week.
he might do. But I don't think the Bills want to get rid of him. Not knowing
That's like, but yeah, that's like on some of these players. It's on them if they want to stay, and
Right.
they're like, yo,
We'll see who's going to give him
Like,
more
yeah,
money.
They're looking at not even that. They're looking at like teams that like big teams that are releasing players so that they can go to those teams, like
Did-
get released and go talk to those teams.
Did you guys know that because I'm into all this stuff. Like when I'm into it, I'm digging deep. Gabe Davis is actually a Rock Nation athlete, like under Jay-Z and that whole branch. So there's a lot of opportunity for him.
True. But I don't know that even...
I'm just saying.
That's huge into sports, and I didn't even know that.
Yeah.
So, like, to me, I don't know what benefit is that really going to have in the long run?
Dude,
other than, like,
backed by a huge.
Go look at who Rock Nation Sports represents. Like the players that they represent and where they move, like those players get moved to and play for. I think. Are
they acting as his agent though?
Yeah, it's like he has agents. It's through Rock Nation Sports.
Yeah, like Rock Nation athletes. I want to say it is.
It's like dude, it's like how BSF has that. I feel like that's where it came from because Deion signed to
it's called
Big Sports Firm. Big Sports Firm.
Yeah.
I'm just saying he could quick phone call. He could, Yeah,
it could be, but I mean, it's just like fuck. Then who are we? But then it's like that's what it creates a doubt in us. And then it's like, then when the season comes, it's like, we're just get all excited because it's like, fuck it. Like,
don't you feel like the defense has just been letting you down though for the past few years? Like they were always so good.
I feel like Von Miller was my biggest letdown.
Yeah.
That's my biggest letdown on the defense was Von Miller. It's like we paid him so much money for so little work.
Oh my God. How
Taylor
many?
Rapp and the other dude were.
Yo, Taylor Rapp.
LA with him were amazing.
Yo, dude.
I like Phillips, 97.
Jordan Phillips.
Love.
Yeah, I wrote him a personal letter asking him to come back when he was in Arizona. Like that's how much I love Jordan Phillips. He's a hype man. He gets the crowd going.
Love
Here's
it.
my only issue.
Oh,
Jordan Phillips, I'm gonna throw this out there, has the same issue that Jerry Hughes had. They get mad and then they start doing shit on the field they know they're not supposed to and get penalties over and over. The moment they're mad, they push somebody on the ground, they do something stupid, and it's like, yeah, great, you look like a boss, but now we got moved back and the whole team is. And you were in the military with me. What happened when somebody did something wrong? The team got punished.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. But you know what? I love his hype. His hype.
Yeah,
Even away games, he'll have his like jersey will be up here. It'll be like
just to do the practices in the wintertime with a winter coat on, with the jersey over it, and everybody always.
Oh my God, hysterical!
He's amazing.
Yo, I think we have some really amazing players too that are like, they're like fuck. Like
Dawkins isn't going anywhere. Oh yeah,
Ed Oliver, I love that dude.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go riding horses with that man.
I'm with.
Like,
oh my God, when he done that, I just love
James Cook has been doing an amazing job this year. I was like, yo, holy fuck, this dude. Like, they need to give him the ball. Like Josh Allen said, let him cook.
Yeah.
But you need a Ndamukong Suh. You need a guy on the line also. Offensive
we need someone, that can push people around so he can bust through holes and fucking get touchdowns. Like, we need some 60, 70-yard touchdowns.
Yeah.
That's the thing I'm missing. Is like, yo, where are these fucking
excitement, like where it's just like
long ass touchdown that you hear from your fucking house in South Buffalo. You step outside and you hear the firework, and you hear the.
See, Joe Crew made a really good point. He said that.
I know you guys couldn't hear that, but it was like the crowd roaring.
Oh, I heard it. He
put this clip out today actually for the podcast company. He said to you that if you look at Kansas City, right? And you look at the Bills are constantly like, panic, make a big play, the crowd goes nuts, everybody's excited, but you got to get that stretch play, you got to get this whatever. You look at Patrick Mahomes, it's like Tom Brady used to be, right? It's efficient, little check down.
Yeah, he's just like,
whatever. We got to find that groove.
Yeah. Well, maybe this.
But I feel like it's like, let Josh Allen run too. Let him take off. But then I don't want him to get hurt.
Right.
Yeah.
When I see him,
Newton play Kaepernick or whatever to go to that Super Bowl back in the day, lose that game or lose in the Super Bowl or whatever, and then he's just a nobody quarterback after that.
Oh my God! And then he went and played for the Patriots, and that was shocking.
Even just bringing that up as a memory is crazy.
Yeah.
Because I feel like they kind of shoved that to the side. They don't want people to remember. That was a crazy. You know what? I went for the fashion for that one.
They had that moment after Tom Brady left. They thought they had a quarterback, then they didn't have a quarterback, then they did. And now Belichick's gone, and it's like.
I saw a kid this morning running, and he had a Patriots hat on. I looked at him and I almost knocked him with the car. Just kidding. But I still don't like the Patriots fans, and they're not even good anymore.
Hate them.
Oh my God.
I hate the Patriots. I hate the Dolphins.
Oh, not a fan.
Not a fan. All your teams. All of them. Every one of your fucking teams suck. Go Bills.
Bills.
Bills. I love the Sabers.
Yeah. I can get down with the Sabers.
I haven't been paying attention. I don't pay attention.
I don't think they're doing very
until
well.
we go, because it's so long. It's like you really, really have to be a true fucking diehard fan. Like I will go to games, but like I go to the games when they're $20. Hell yeah.
Right.
All day.
Right.
But I'm not going to a fucking 82 fucking games. I'm not watching 82 fucking games.
That is dedication.
Basketball, I am not watching 82 fucking games.
No.
When the playoffs come, I will watch it.
Yeah, for sure you got it. And then it's more fun.
Yeah.
And the bars fill up and everybody's like into it. But it's just such
because we have to wait to get, it's because you don't know until the end of the year if you're going to make it to the playoffs. Then we make it to the playoffs. And that's when they're going to gain the traction.
Well,
but it's also like it's like the Bills. They've been to the Stanley Cup how many times and lost it how many times?
Oh my God!
But then we can go. Then we can go to the Bandits and we can win championships.
I was just explaining that to my girlfriend, and I'm like, because I'm going to the game tonight, the Bandits game. I haven't been this season, and
shout out Chase Frasier.
I know, is he good? I need to
I'll show you a fucking. Well, go ahead. Tell me when I'll pull up the clip while you tell me.
No, I'm going to the game tonight, but I was telling my girlfriend on the phone, she's like not from Buffalo, but because of my excitement, she's like a Buffalo girl. She comes to visit, blah, 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 you know.
I like when people are like that.
Oh, and she's always got her Bills stuff on, and like she's from New York City area, but she lives down in Charleston now.
She's going to want to move here.
Well, I wouldn't go that far, but she does she loves Buffalo.
She'll get a summer house here.
Right. She's shuffling off to Buffalo whenever she can. But I'm like, yeah, we have this lacrosse team and they like win like the Stanley Cup Super Bowl of lacrosse every year.
And it's like, Cup Super Bowl.
I don't know how else to explain it, you know?
The Stanley Cup Super Bowl.
But it's like a big deal. It's a big deal.
Yo.
It's a big deal, but it
is because you're going to get there. Have you been to a Bandits game?
It's been a while.
Yo, they start screaming that B-O-X, B-O-X, box. Or they start fighting or they score a goal and it's just like the crowd goes fucking crazy and it's packed. It's like packed like a Bills game. Like
I have to find an outfit still, and I'm definitely going to rock the Lucky Wing tonight at the game.
Oh,
I got to. What's his name? Chase? What number?
Frasier. He is, what is he? 95.
95, okay.
This one happened. They're showing me. This dude is just.
That almost is like a Josh Allen hurdle.
No, he is on his Josh Allen
that's a Josh Allen hurdle.
That's what I'm saying.
You're going to have to show that little clip. You know?
Yeah,
you put that in.
It's going to have to pop up.
Yeah.
We're going to have to pop that up. I'm going to have to pop a couple up of him and send it to, because Chase is the fucking man right now. He's having a fucking amazing season.
How many lacrosse teams are there? I don't even know how many are in
let's find out.
Sorry, I gotta have my Diet Coke. I'm one of those keeps me going.
It's the NLL, the National Lacrosse League.
Okay.
I gotta count them for real. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
Okay.
There's 15
All I'm saying
teams.
is,
that's a fucking.
if I'm out and there's a Bandits game and people start coming into the bar with those big ass orange cowboy hats on, I'm like, I want to hang with your. It's so hilarious, but it also is like camaraderie.
The jersey, like, oh, so dope. Do you have any Bandits gear?
I have some ideas. I have a lot of people that are asking for
one for tonight.
I know. Well, I know. I was thinking about it. I actually have an orange hoodie that I'm gonna whip something together.
See,
I'm like I'll whip it together. I'll whip it together.
No, but it's so. I just love the atmosphere. I miss the blizzards.
Loved the blizzards.
Like,
loved them.
The destroyers. Like I
loved. We went to all those.
I loved that shit.
And those were cheap. My parents would take cheap tickets.
But that's what Buffalo is like. We had something for winter, and it's like, you know that you can get season tickets for the Bandits for $200 a seat.
The whole season?
The whole season.
Wow.
200 levels.
Wow. How many games did they don't play that many?
9 games.
9?
And I think it was 9. Is it 9 playoff? I think it's like 9 home games and 1 playoff game included.
Okay.
It was like 200 and something bucks.
I mean, I don't know if I'm that committed.
It's just, but like, you don't even have to be, because it's like, you have a son, you can be like, hey, here, to his dad, here, take him to the game.
Okay, well, that's not going to happen.
Here, take him to the game. Like, it's just something, oh, you don't got nothing to do?
Yeah. Go to the game. Go to the game.
Like, because you have the tickets and it's like just something to do.
Yeah.
And it's like something fun to do. And it's affordable. I think they have 4 packs of the tickets.
Yeah.
That you can get. Because I was like, yo, I can't afford to buy Bills season tickets for me and my kids, or Sabers season tickets for me and my kids, but you can afford to buy those. And that's why the Destroyers, the soccer team?
The Destroyers was the in-arena football. The Blizzard.
Okay, those tickets were even affordable. And do you remember? You
totally went to those games?
School, like in the middle of school.
It.
And you'd be like in the middle of school at a fucking game, like.
Oh.
And it'd be all kids from school and all
fun.
buses. Like, you'd be like, yo, this is crazy.
Well, here's the problem. As the arena as a whole, they want to make money, and getting all the school kids in. Unfortunately, they're not buying beer. They're not buying this. It's all about the money. Do you know what I'm saying?
I wonder if they made money during those games. I know the Destroyers, they were making money. Those things were packed and fun. But they brought that back. The XFL came back.
I heard about that.
Just seen some guy came into work with brand new XFL gear on.
Really?
Yeah, and he said his dad works for them or some company.
I thought it was cool.
I was like, yo.
As a kid, young.
Well, I think The Rock owns it. Don't quote me on this. I think The Rock owns Dwayne Johnson owns that.
I think you're right. Somebody like, I can't, if it's not The Rock, it's somebody else that it's like similar, but I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
They have so many, like, they have the big 3. You ever seen that?
No.
It's like a basketball, but it's like legends and like players that aren't playing anymore.
Okay.
They
just play like.
It's 3-on-3, and it's different rules and stuff like that. But they don't boost it up because Ice Cube owns it, and it's like privately owned from Ice Cube.
Do they like travel around?
I don't know. I don't know where they play it. I want to go to a game. That shit would be dope.
If we're talking about basketball, I never miss the Harlem Globetrotters when they come to the house.
I fucking can't. It's like, for me, it's like.
You haven't seen them?
I have. And
it's cute.
Like, for me, it's like, oh.
It's a show.
Like, I'll take my kids to go see it, but like, for me, I'd be like, are you kidding me?
It's like, if I'm going to pay, am I going to Disney on Ice, or I want to take them to Harlem Globetrotters? I'm going to Harlem Globetrotters.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
For sure, because it was like $15 a ticket, right? 25.
It was very affordable. Yeah.
Which is dope. And like the front row seats are cheap.
I was in the front row, and I think I paid like $30 a ticket.
Yeah.
It was cheap.
I went and I think I was just too old when I went. Like,
Yeah.
my mom bought me tickets, and then I had to go buy, like, they bought me tickets and no one went with me. Like, they would just drop me off to go see the Harlem Globetrotters. And I was just like, well, this is whack.
I have to tell you the story. I took Leo to the Harlem Globetrotters and he was like 4. This was last year. And I buy the tickets because they were so cheap, right in like the front. And like I said, my mom runs vending. So she kept popping out, like, just to like chat, like take a look. Cause she's in like a back office, but it's right in the 100 section.
Right.
My son keeps seeing her, wants to go see Nana is what he calls her. And so there were literally during the whole production, he looks up and sees Nana at the top and he just goes running. Okay. Running just, and I'm like trying to catch, cause I got like the basketball and I got the popcorn and all the crap, you know?
Yeah.
And one of the players literally was like, is he good? Like, cause we were like, he's right there, and like was like pointing to make sure he was good to like go upstairs. I'm like, oh, it's fine. Like, that's my mom up there. But like, it was just so
yeah, you took off on you.
It was like literally like the
That's
player.
something my kid would do.
Yeah,
like my baby, he would just take off.
Yeah, gone.
Like
Kind of one eye on him.
He like will not sit in the regular seat now in the cart at the store.
Oh, he's running around.
No, he wants to go in the basket, and then and then as soon as we're checking out or it gets too full, he like wants out, and then he just takes off running through the store, like laughing the whole time. He's just running throughout the whole entire store, and I'm like, oh my God.
We went through a phase where I would just put him at the bottom of the cart, like Superman style. You know, like where you put like the pop at the bottom.
Yeah.
Oh, that kept him in the cart the whole time. Zipping him around. I'm like, watch those fingers. You don't want to get caught in a wheel. You know what? It's all about the fun.
Yeah, this is true. He doesn't like anything but the Wegmans freaking car carts.
How old is he? Oh, this is the little one.
He's about to be 2.
Okay.
Monday. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my God. My birthday's Tuesday. Pisces.
Yeah.
Pisces. We love a Pisces.
Hell yeah. So, Lucky Wing, do you guys have any events coming up? Or where can they find it at?
So, I'm in the process now that the weather's getting nicer and there's going to be like some more like outdoor spots. Some like Lucky Wing Gang meetups. So it's just like, you know, like everybody get together. I have a few places in mind that I kind of want to host, maybe get a DJ or like have some type of like event or somebody perform. I've got a few people in mind.
So you have to have a Lucky Wing to get in.
You got to have a Lucky Wing to get in.
That's
Are you ready? Are you ready
fire.
for your Lucky Wing?
I'm down.
Well, okay. You get a special Lucky Wing. I got a couple of
I get a special?
Oh yeah, we're going.
I'm excited.
I know. Well, I'm gonna pull up. These are the regular ones. So these are just the regular. Okay.
Okay.
We got the drums and the flats. Are you a drummer or flat?
Me? I like flats.
Oh.
A lot.
Okay. Well, I will fix that. But this is the golden Lucky Wing. And he's now always recording it. Okay. So these are the ones. So you're now part of the Lucky Wing Gang. Let's go.
Gang.
Let's go.
This shit is fire. I got the fucking chunky mochi.
Yes. I'm going to put mine on too, obviously.
She said, say drum.
I was like,
put a drum on here.
He wanted a flat.
I do love.
Well, I go both ways.
So, did you created these? You make these yourself?
Okay, so I do not, unfortunately, make these myself, but I came up with the idea, and I have them because I have so many.
Orders?
Yeah, so I have to have them made now. But then what I do is I take them off of here.
So you designed these, created it, and then you had someone make them for you.
Correct.
They look like real ass fucking wings.
And they always come like different shades. So I've like all different, like sometimes they look a little barbecue, sometimes they look a little extra crispy.
Tell them
some are a little light, but there's an array.
No, because it looks like an actual.
You got to get it. Well, I mean, if you're a flat, we got to go double up. That's the.
Double,
there we go. Yes.
Double up, like we need double digs, please.
A double digs. That's a DD right there. And then, I brought you this too. Where's my phone? These are my latest and greatest. You can sit down.
Okay.
But I brought one for you.
Oh
no, not the mic.
Down. Something distressed. It's all right, folks. I'm back.
Okay. These I came up with around Christmas time because I was packing some Lucky Wing orders and I also was making pop sockets. And I'm like, how cool would it be to make a pop socket?
Yo,
no,
that's fucking smart.
And so I'm going to get a freshie right now.
So you took yours off, so I didn't see it.
Yeah, so it's a surprise.
That's fucking funny. I took it off, so you didn't.
It is literally. Come on, and then you could just keep your phone like that.
That is dope.
There you go.
How the fuck?
I know. And this thing
Lucky
is
Wing
not
pop sockets,
pop.
bro.
Mm-hmm.
Come on.
Can you even?
They're not even gonna. They can't fuck with you now.
Thank you.
But you definitely should go with a Bills one.
Buffalo inspired.
Buffalo inspired ones. So you should go with. They're gonna block this out so you guys don't.
Yeah,
you should go with a tie-dye.
Good call. These were just getting stickers on them, and I, had smoked, and I'm like, I wonder if I can make. But this is going to be way better as a pop socket than the sticker. So I think that's a good idea.
Yeah,
because these are just like the prototype. But I was selling a bunch of them, and they pop.
That's a dope prototype because
they pop off like that. So like you could change out to another one. Exactly. So
people don't know you can do that though.
And then they think it fell off, but it actually was made that way. Or if you need to put your phone in your pocket.
Mm-hmm. Lucky Wing pop
and
sockets.
I do have.
Am I the first one?
Yeah.
No, I'm not, folks. Damn it.
Here you go, flat.
Oh my God. And it's a barbecue wing. You guys don't know barbecue flats.
Ooh. I like the ones that look real crispy.
Does your son just have these at home to play with?
You would think. He's kind of like
over it.
He represents. He loves. Oh, I make him wear them to school. The teachers are like they'll have different days. Like, show and tell is C day. I'm like, okay, well, this is a chicken wing necklace. Show and tell is W day. Oh, you got a wing necklace. L day, lucky wing anytime. Yeah. Here's for you. Catch. Oh, all right. Try again. Oh, that was. You know what? I'm gonna have to put them on you. Okay. Yeah.
Oh yeah. I appreciate you coming through today.
Of course.
Where can they find you at?
LuckyWing.com, Lucky Wing on Instagram, Lucky Wing TikTok. Love my Lucky Wing TikTok.
Hell yeah. Guys, get your Lucky Wing.